Good to see ya. She's not playing anything. Welcome to 10 Minute Talk Show, everybody. It's a talk show that is legally 10 minutes in length. Good to see you. I know why you're in a good mood. You're a feisty bunch because you're happy. You're so thrilled that Ontario is open for business. Isn't that exciting? Oh. Our intrepid leader, Doug Ford, put up a bunch of signs over at the Ontario-American border. Now, I don't want to tell Doug Ford how to do his job. He's very sharp. But all these signs that he spent about $100 grand on, I do have a small little edit. If you're trying to connect with Americans, I just have one little edit. Maybe this will work. Ontario, our leader dumb too.
It's not a lie.
My favorite part about this is them clapping at it. Photoshop is a gift from the Lord. All right. Speaking of getting on Doug Ford's nerves, I have a guest that's doing that exact thing. You may remember a little while ago there was a mass student walkout that happened all over Ontario. And why did it happen? Because amazing students actually made it happen. And we have one of the ringleaders here with us today. Please welcome Rayne Fisher-Quann, everybody. Hello. Hi. So good to see you. You are painfully lovely, and I'm so inspired by you, and so are they when they applaud. I was watching your speech, and you were just kicking ass, and you were taking names, and you got people out of school. I don't know how you made that case, but well done. So for the uninitiated, tell us what you did. What happened at the walkout day? Just walk us through it very quickly.
Yeah. So at 1:00 p.m., I've done this a million times.
Of course.
Like memorized it. At 1:00 p.m., 50,000 students from across Ontario walked out of schools to rallies that were organized by students in each of their respective schools and towns. I know that speaking of Guelph had one of our biggest turnouts because every school in Guelph all marched down to their city hall to do their protest. And overall, it was the largest student action in Canada's history, high school student action.
Right?
Yeah, because this is, can I swear?
You can say whatever the hell you want.
Because this is
Don't get me in trouble with your mom, though.
Oh no, my mom just texted me. She was like, "When are you coming home?" Yeah, I'm 17. So yeah, it was the biggest student action in Canada's history because this is the shit that like people my age care about. Because he's literally just taking away like every single part of the education that was designed to keep us safe. So that's the kind of shit that like kind of pisses us off. So
of course it does. Yeah, it pisses us all off. And you would be inspiring despite your age. But the fact that you're 17 is just filling us with so much joy. My decay is very obvious. I'm 41 years old. I'm aging rapidly before your face. And
so humble.
I got involved in politics at 17, and I had very little concept of what was left and right. And like I didn't really hear what was liberal, what was conservative. If you'd asked me what Bill Clinton was, I would have went, I don't know, the saxophone guy. But I knew the issues.
Yeah.
Like I knew the issues, I just didn't know party lines. Do you feel that same way? Like, do you really see things along blue or red, or are you just like, that's dumb, that's smart, that person seems honest, that person doesn't seem honest? How do you see the political world?
I mean, I've definitely always identified with the NDP. When I first got involved with politics, it was through them. But definitely, I'm not a huge believer in the party system. My favorite politicians are the ones that like constantly vote against their party, because I think it's really dumb to just have this whole concept where like your political affiliation matters more than your moral code. Like I think that's just really stupid. So while I've always identified with the NDP by chance, I don't think anybody should marry themselves to a political party. I think like always your morals and your ethics should come first.
Everything you're saying. Everything you're saying is blowing my mind. It is so good. So I mean, you've done your part. You're obviously part of the solution. You're a big part of this. You got people to do walkouts and everything else. So how do we get you to be more powerful? How do we get people to help you out?
Yeah, well, I don't think it's about making me more powerful, first of all. I think it's about just amplifying the voice of all young people if we possibly can. But if you want to do that, what you should do is you should go to ontario.ca/fortheparents, because Doug Ford decided to design his website in a way to exclude students in any way possible. The consultation process is literally called For the Parents, but it's for everyone. So you should submit a consultation or participate in an online town hall saying that you think people should learn sex ed, and that will help us a lot.
Boom. See? Okay.
Nice and easy.
So what I want you to do is there's so many people, and I'm so tired of this cliche. I'm tired of like, oh, youth aren't involved, and millennials don't vote, and blah, 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 blah. I want you to give me reason. I want you to throw that right in the face of anybody watching this. I want you to tell the people that deny the fact that they don't think that you vote. Tell them, A, why you do vote and why you do care, or tell us why you don't vote. Just dispel the myth that people under 25 don't give a damn, please, for us.
I think it's very obvious that people my age do give a damn, even though we can't vote yet, because 50,000 of us decided to walk out of school. Like there were teachers that called the police. Like there were police showing up at these schools. People were threatened with suspension and detention, and people still walked out and they still protested. And even now, like there are people who are messaging me, like who are starting their own letter writing campaigns and who are doing all of this crazy shit because I feel like me, like especially like being like a teenage girl, like you're always kind of told that you can't be involved in politics and that you can't like know shit or be smart. And like even after I did all of this, like my Twitter DMs were like they were really bad. I was getting like rape threats, death threats. I had like a million fucking people being like, you should be a cam girl instead. Are you a hooker? And it's just like, people are terrible on the internet, and especially to young people and especially to young women, and that's a tactic to stop us from using our voice because they're really scared of it. So don't like fucking let them win and vote.
Absolutely. Yes. And I'll do you one further. Here's the thing, and a lot of people, when they do say, throw the numbers out, like, oh, only this percentage of people under 25 didn't vote. I'll tell you why. And any politician who's watching this, anybody who's of any age, of any demographic, or any ethnicity, or any demographic at all, here's the thing. If these folks, like this impressive person beside me, are not voting for you, it's because you're ignoring them, motherfucker! So step up! Yeah, I swore too. You inspired me to swear.
Thank you.
So please go to, I'm forgetting what you're
Ontario.ca/for-the-parents, I think.
Go there and please support Rayne's cause and support folks that show enthusiasm for politics. Yeah, there it is, right there. Boom. There's no excuse now. Boom, there it went up. And please show your appreciation one more time for Rayne Fisher-Quann, if you could. Absolutely, so impressive. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hot damn. Hey, speaking of females that are impressive, how about one more of those? You feel good about that? Yeah. I had a feeling you'd be okay with that. That'd be so weird if this was a rain of booing. Like, no! That was too many impressive women in one episode of 10 minutes long. What is this show called? 10 Minute Talk Show. There we go. I would like to send you to at Cassie Jokes, whatever your social media of preference is, be it your Twitter, be it your Instagram, because she's on both. And guess what? She's also here right now. Please welcome Cassie Cao. Cassie! Hi, Cassie Cao. Good to see you. Look at this audience that we have for you.
Hi. Hello, hello. You guys, it's a super big day. I asked out a boy today. What? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It didn't go very well because I asked him out and he responded, why? Which, I don't think is what you're supposed to say, but it's okay. I feel like dating is so difficult. The compliment that I get the most frequently on a first date is, I love your glasses. Which is not a compliment if you're keeping track. I don't wear these to attract guys, I wear them to attract vision. Different, a little different. Honestly, like sometimes when I'm on a date, I have to be like, hey man, like a little respect. My tits are down here, Treat me like a lady, you know what I mean? A couple months ago, though, I was getting these messages so frequently. I was like, I'll just go get LASIK. I'll go get LASIK, and then I won't have to deal with this anymore. And then the morning of my appointment, I was getting ready to go, and I was in the mirror just taking my glasses on and off, and I realized when I don't wear these, I look so Asian. Oh my God, I feel like we didn't all laugh back there. Okay. All right. For those of you who didn't laugh, okay, maybe a little visual exercise. Are we ready? Yeah, we're going to do it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ba-bam! Oh my God. So, and it's not just because I'm squinting, okay? Sir, are you looking? Sir? I can't see because I'm not wearing my glasses, I feel like I look so Asian. Scarlett Johansson could play me in a movie. I've been Cassie Cao. Thank you so much.
Yeah! That's Cassie Cao one more time. And of course, Rayne Fisher-Quann. Let her hear it one more time. Can I have this thing? Please find us. I'll take this. 10minutetalkshow.tv. You can binge watch a whole season in a couple hours. And why? Because we're a 10-minute talk show. That's why. And do us a favor, could you please follow us over on Instagram? We're doing all kinds of cool stuff on Instagram. And actually, Emily is our Instagram mistress, so come on over. We have stuff there that you won't see here. Either way,
Well,
good night, everybody.